Hello and welcome to the Kimie Story event, the Sunset Blush. And yeah, we got a new Hitodama in a Friar Maiden outfit, which looks really good. I also was waiting for a Hitodama. She is dodge base healer. Cannot do much with this right now, but maybe in the future we will get some more dodge characters, tanks. Regardless, she looks pretty amazing, and you can here see her live deform, and where she starts talking, and I will not be able to mute her, but yeah, okay, that's her voice. It's also good to know. And again, I don't know if what setting we are in. Is it like post attack? Is it during the attack? So let's just find it out right now. Illusory dreams. As autumn gives way to winter, I hope my dreams will come soon. Let's view the story. In the Oasis leisure area. Ooh, we start with Kuro. This is already a funny event, apparently. If you see Kuro like this. Hey peeps, it's been a while, my dear viewers. It's been actually a while. I took like 2 weeks break. After meticulous planning and preparation by your truly, Kuro's brand new channel is online at last. Are you feeling frustrated because of how monotonous work is? Has your mundane life left you restless? If that's the case, why don't you like and subscribe to You Scared? How about this? Full spawning midnight occult adventures. Spike your adrenaline levels, so even if you can't sleep at night, you will end up napping all day. I'm your host, everyone's favorite, Kuro-chan, and I will be your occult explorer for this evening as we dive into a realm of spooky happenings to give you the freshest real-time coverage of the situation. To celebrate the airing of our first episode, we have even brought a super special VIP on board. The witness of those events, Miss Croque? Now then, Miss Croque, please give us your account. Croque, how do you... I don't remember my doll naming Croque. Oh, they just removed... Oh my god, they just removed the first letter and it's actually Rico. Can you hide my face? I can't, this is already starting good. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Please take care of my voice too. No problem. We have run it through a filter. You should now sound like a strangled dog. And Marco, this Miss Croque seems very familiar. Those ears in particular reminds me of a certain rip-off merchant. Oh my god. Okay, this event starts so good. Croque. Okay, like I need to change her voice. That will do then. The following is a true personal account of the preceding events. Viewer discretion is advised. Please then, Marco, as needed to protect yourself. In the dark of stormy night, the rain fell in torrents, except in occasional intervals when it was checked by a violent gust of wind that swept up the streets. For it is in the Oasis that our sin lies. Rattling along the housetops and fiercely agitating the scanty flame of the lamp that struggled against the darkness. It was on a day like this that I, Rika, had just finished up her work and dragged her very body home, only to be trapped in this shrine by this torrential downpour. A rain-drenched Rika has no choice but to sit beneath the temple's eaves to wait out the downpour. But then, Rika suddenly noticed something strange in her surroundings. Suddenly, there was a rustling noise behind her, as if someone was moving about, and then a bolt of lighting lit up the night. Its brilliance illuminated the shrine like it was day. In this ghostly radiance, Rika saw a girl in white sprawled on the ground. Since it was late at night, Rika suspected that some terrible fate might have befallen the girl. Thus, she extended a helping hand to the girl out of the kindness of her heart. Man, Rika. Oh. Miss, are you alright? However, nobody expected that the girl would reach out her own hands. Oh my god. But her hands had already decayed down to the bones. A pair of blood red eyes stared out from under her unkempt black hair, and the skin was peeling from her face. Scary, 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 scary. Too scary. Please rein yourself in, Miss Stream Host. You blow on my microphone. That really sent a chill down my spine. Then Marco. It's fate, right? It sounds like something she made up. There is a shrine there, though. Anyway, how could there be a ghost or whatever in the Oasis? Unless you're talking about how the sanctifiers call us demons or whatever. But would not that make us the worst cyber ghost or spirit of them all? Wow. That was a long Denmarco. I don't get what Denmarco means. Hey guys, isn't there something behind Kuro? Uh-oh. Is this a new doll? Oh yeah, it's moving too. Behind me? What's there? Maybe it's that female ghost. Huh? No, wait. No, that's not it. It's something else. Something bright. And it's jumping around. Huh? That's... Hitodama. Dear viewer, your host is now in danger. Great danger. The Hitodama is almost upon us. So this will be the last thing we will see of your host. Hitodama, is it like God? Wait, let me check what Hitodama means. In Japanese folklore, Hitodama are balls of fire that mainly float in the middle of the night. They are soul of the dead that have separated from their bodies. But the Hitodama is almost upon us, so it will be the last thing you will see of your host. Please like and subscribe to give your host the strength to escape this creepy shrine. Click. Oh, and Nora is involved. Well, that makes sense if you have like some ghost stories, I guess. Nora switches off the streams and looks sternly at the nervous Rico. Hi, Rico. You are that Miss Rico, which the fox-eared, with the fox-eared, aren't you? The expression. It was just a warm-hearted citizen who happened to be passing by. Surely the sense of justice within her heart urged her to step forward and share her frightening, cruel, and tragic experience with everyone. Okay, this starts so good. Ah, that was just a warm-hearted citizen who happened to be passing by. Surely the sense of justice within her heart urged her to step forwards and share her frightening, close, and tragic experience with everyone. Sorry, I cannot read this seriously. Not buying it. About that shrine in the stream. Alex is also here. What shrine? Alex has not heard of it before. Actually, I heard Croque talking about it before. The engineering department once built a small shrine on the outskirts of the Oasis. I thought it was just to enrich our daily lives. No, why would anyone build a shrine in Magracia? Where science is king? I have no idea either. Then allow the great and all-knowing Rico to enlighten you. Actually, there's a dried out well in the shrine. Many years ago, there was a young and pretty agent who liked someone. This agent confessed her feelings to her beloved many times, but her beloved did not requite her attention. One day, she saw her beloved engaged in potentially romantic activities with another agent. In a fit of rage, she threw herself down the wall and committed suicide. Come on. An agent committing suicide by throwing herself down a well? Are you kidding me? Well, the world is a big place. Anything could happen. Anyways, even since then, there's been an ominous aura leaking out of that well. Many people have seen a woman in white wandering around the area. Is that the girl you were talking about on the stream, Rico? Isn't that how they see the Shrine Maiden? Is it like she was always there? Okay, I'm very curious now. The stream. Rico looks around furtively for a while before she bonks herself on the head. Yup! That's the one I saw! That vengeful spirit actually doesn't know her, show her. She only claws out of that well on the first day of each month during the new moon. Oh my god. But in the dead of night, every night, people who pass by that place often reporting hearing a faint woman's voice saying, "You won't get taller if you don't sleep early." Ah! Helix, Nora and Rico? Wait, oh, the voice is not from Rico. Ah, it's the professor, it's us. Oh, it's not so good. I'm so sorry that I'm so off with reading, but it's just such a nice event. Oh, so it's you. You scared me, Professor. Considering Rico got scared after making up a ghost story, all I can say is that justice has been served. Please. That was my first-hand experience, not some ghost story. I really did see something like that at the shrine. What did you see? Plates? A ghost counting plates, of course. You're talking about the Bancho Sariakishi ghost story, aren't you? In that case, I will bet that the great horror story just now about the agent in love was fake too. So there's no ghost? But there really have been strange things happening in the Oasis recently. By the way, I have feeling that we have in our new Hitodama story, our old, somewhat older Hitodama story, but yes, Helix Story Quest was really nice and very, very cute. Maybe I will replay it once. Such as, I heard Willow camera captured a Hitodama during an interview. Chocolate Harry has been missing chocolates, and Fern wallet has been slowly emptying out. I'm sure the new doll Kimie has nothing to do with this. Do you think it's possible that Fern just spent the money? In any case, it's just too weird. Yup. There's no way to explain this besides the occults. Anyway, the reason why Rico managed to escape from all these occults mysterious was because of this. Allow the great Rico to introduce you to the latest in cyber talismans. Yeah, she wants us to sell us something. Researched and developed in Magracia, made out of poor operants. Its classic design that incorporates contemporary elements is enough to satisfy the needs of even the most personal, image-obsessed teenager. It even contains a miniature speaker that plays perfect warrior Croque's battle cries to physically exorcise demons and ensure your safety. I cannot take it seriously. So good. With one of these, even the most vicious spirit, ghost, demon, or devil will have to back down. Truly the perfect item for any home or travel. Rico, Why are you building an atmosphere of fear just now so you could sell that talisman? I bet she did. I simply wanted to solve the problems of the Oasis residents, Professor. If showing kindness like this is wrong, then I never want to be right. And to smile, I can't. But does it really works? No, Helix, it does. Looks like someone already taken the bait. Oh my god. Of course, Helix. In fact, we have got a promotion going on now. Buy 2, get 1 free. Oh my god, Rico, stop please. Want to get 1 for a friend? They are only 999 digit coin each. Oh, that's great. If not, I get 1, we will have an extra for banks. Oh my god, please, bank. I clear my throat and gently pat Helix hand down before she can reach for her wallet. Actually, when it comes to punishing the unclean and warding of misfortune, I have something in mind. Help me. Huh? Where is this person? In the Oasis? Professor, it seems Rico is to blame here. Rico's mercantile schemes are so brilliant that you have had to resort to upsetting market stability. Still, you must not tell lies like that. As far as Rico knows, there's nobody in the order with that skill set. We're about to search your ghost. Oh, okay. Look at Nora and Helix's earnest eyes. Can you really bear to upset them? She insisted on staying by herself in the shrine. Looks like it's time to call her back. Okay, yeah, we are about to call the shrine maiden Kimie. Hopefully, she will get used to life outside the shrine soon. Although, she should be able to blend in with the Oasis soon if she is with friends of like mind. So that person you're talking about lives in the shrine? Yep. She is a Miko who serves the kami. Oh, there she is. Worshipper. That Miko dancing up there looks graceful. She's accounted for all the ritual elements in her performance. Well done. That's a Universal Anything Service S55 HM Kai Priestess doll. Who would have thought that even the Mikos who commune with the gods would amp like this? Well, that's no good. The gods require sincere devotion. What do dolls know of fate? They don't even have hearts. So I'm like a little bit conflicted here who gods are like here for, because for Sanctifiers gods are people, and for some dolls gods are also people. But which gods are we talking about right now here? That's right, the very existence of a doll like this is blasphemy against the kami. So I think the kami, they mean like the gods that humans believe. Huh? Focus, ignore that idle gossip, old Miko. The kami themselves are watching your dance. I shall abide by your teachings, Kade-sama. At this rate, the kami will surely see. Huh? Will the kami see this? Then I must keep dancing. Found you at last. In the darkness, someone answered her thoughts, and as they reach a hand out to her, a blinding light shatters the long night. Your Holiness, were you calling to me? As I watch the dazed doll expanding her hand to me, I smile and take her hand in response. Wait, do you want to say that during all this attack of anthropics, you were just sleeping in the shrine? Oh, okay. I smile and take her hand in response. Oh, Professor Sama? Hey, you don't need to be so formal around me, just call me Professor. I see you are awake at last, Kimie. You will catch a cold if you sleep under a tree during late autumn. To think this Kimie would actually fall asleep while preparing for Akimatsuri. How disgraceful. Okay, she is kinda very... How do you say it? I don't know. If you are tired, you should go back inside and rest. Akimatsuri is almost upon us, and there are still many things that must be done in the shrine. Whether it's clearing, preparing offerings, and so on, I had only just begun my task. This Kimie cannot possibly be slothful. I mean, she's like very trained. May I know why you have visited this shrine, Professor? Kimie dusts herself off, and I hand her the broom which has fallen onto the ground. I was planning to send you a video call, but then I remember that comm signals in this area are jammed. But why? Sorry to disturb you. An announcement. Kimie? There is no need to apologize. After all, it was you who asked the agents to help build the shrine in order to accommodate my recursive ways. In truth, I was startled by how well I was treated upon arriving at the Oasis. I rejoice every day that I was found and that I did not have to wander outside. However, I do not know how I, in my seclusion, will be able to serve you, Professor. A string of supernatural events has occurred in the Oasis recently. We are a regular spook factory now. I was hoping you could make your rounds, and if there's truly some kind of spiritual disturbance, that you could help dispel it. Even if it's just a misunderstanding, seeing you around will help soothe everyone's worries. Speaking of occult things, where's the green hair doll with the snake from the Nora event? Isn't she actually responsible for this? This Kimie has not visited the various dignitaries of the Oasis. Even after my arrival, it seems this Kimie has been impolite. This Kimie will contribute her humble efforts to the Oasis, be it to propitiate the kami or banish the unclean. But if I leave the shrine, I fear... Oh, I am getting old and my body is failing me. Yet there are fewer and fewer people around me now. It is time to begin appointing a successor. Kimie, do you like it here? The shrine is your life, Kade-sama. I know no greater honor than to be appointed to its keeping and to receive your care, Kade-sama. In that case, I know and trust you, the Kure no Yumi Shrine. Kade-sama, this Kimie understands. This Kimie shall abide by your teachings. Can you promise me one thing? Please continue. The more people you met, the easier it is to doubt yourself. This is true for you and others. The kami exists because of fate, and if this fate wears, then even the medium who conveys the people's feeling to the kami will have no recourse. I apologize. This Kimie's existence has shaken the fate of the people in the kami. You should probably stay inside the shrine. That might be the wiser choice. This Kimie understands. Though I am an envoy of the gods, this Kimie is useless. Oh, don't be like this. Perhaps it is as Kade-sama said, and this Kimie belongs in a forgotten shrine. To retreat from the mundane world was also to keep you out of these worldly disputes. The Kade-sama of whom you speak tried to give you a way out of all that, yet she cursed you to lose all motivations to try and change the situation. How shall I say this? It reminds me of a cute snail. Huh? Professor? The Oasis isn't like the other places. We can give you a home, and we can show you many things you have never seen before. If you continue like this, you will lose out all the precious things. I think it's a bit of a shame, don't you? Precious things? Things like the understanding, care, and trust that comes from friends. I'm sure you will be happier when you leave the shrine and form bonds with others. Oh, wonderful! It must be to form bonds with everyone at the Oasis. Hey, it's time for the professor. Save the day. Kimie's mouth curls up in a faint smile. And then she seems to have thought about something, because her expression turns glum again. This Kimie does not deserve to. Oh, don't be like this, Kimie. You are the judge of whether or not you deserve this. Are you willing to take a look around with me at the Oasis? It might change your mind. But think of this way. We are but poor, helpless, rebel being plagued by spooks and monsters, and we desperately need the great Miko to help us out. Kimie-sama, please drive out the fiends haunting the people of the Oasis. Professor. Kimie presses her hand over her core. She hesitated for a moment, and then she slowly speaks. I understand. This Kimie will return peace to the Oasis and protect your wish, Professor. Oh, this is so cute. I love how it was written. Oh, man. Oh. Holy. Stage 2. Hitodama, a dancing, ethereal blue flame. From where does it come and where does it go? Okay, notice also this, yeah, this is like Kimie, and there's like looping when an ally dodges. Oh my god, wait, this is dodging. And Kimie is about dodging. Okay, I think the next set of those will be around dodging, yeah, because she gives the dodge rate on a doll. Well, not an expert, but yeah, let's just fill the team up. At the Oasis in the operating room. Professor, about the engineering department budget. Professor? Huh? Is the professor not here? We overspent our operants budget again. If the professor found out, they would say, Croque, our expenses have been tight recently, and you need to consider the needs of the Oasis as a whole. If we cut our operants' expenditure, we will pretty much have to rob Peter to pay Paul. Good give. That hurts. Peter to pay Paul? Is it like some saying in English? It seems I dislocated a joint. If I would known, I would not have watched anime all night long. Not even a doll could sleep in such a contorted position. Do you require chiropractica? Never mind. I will just wait for it to get better by itself. Man, is it time? Or is the operating room super clean today? Did you OCD get worse? Oh, Centauri. Maybe you should just get me a cup of tea. Oh, that hurts! I would recommend a light tea in the morning, my lady. Perhaps applying a topical balm to the affected side might aid in your recovery. Oh, Centaurus. Since when did you start addressing me with my lady? It's weird. Still saying. Oh, this is not Centaurus at all. It's Kimie. Croque finally realized something's up about the situation. Upon looking behind her, she sees an unfamiliar person there and reflexively backs away. Wait, you are? I am the Miko of Kuryo no Sume Shrine, but you may address me as Kimie. Kure no Yume Shrine? Right, that special project the professor told me to keep quiet about. And here I was wondering why the professor wanted me to build a shrine all of a sudden. Turns out Kimie is a friend of ours we found a while back. She's been living in a shrine some distance away from the Oasis ever since she returned. This ought to be your first time meeting her. Come on, Professor. You're being way too sneaky. Also, you might be a little unfamiliar with each other. You should break the ice and try to get along. How about this, Croque? Take Kimie on a tour of the Oasis. Oh, and the Rico and Helix and Nora will be like seeing her and getting scared? Probably. Me? Oh, Professor. Are you sure you want me to do this? Yes, you. Oh, Professor, have some... Professor, having some with social anxiety take a newcomer around the Oasis is no different from a public execution. Perfect. That's it then. You're not even listening to me, aren't you? Pardon the imposition, Croque-sama. Croque looks at Kimie's smiling face and sighs in resignation. Alright. Make sure you get along with your new friends. As Croque and Kimie walks down the Oasis street, the former tries to get the later caught up on what's happening to the Oasis before she arrives. We suffered a lot between fighting the Centifies and the Entropics. In any case, thanks to the professor and everyone else's hard work, the Oasis ended up getting built, slowly but surely. The path there was a little rocky, but we have got a new home now. Oh, it seems the Oasis is a special place, like the professor said. Croque-sama? Just call me Croque, please. This Kimie has a question and would like your assistance. What is it? Is this a mechanical puppet as recorded in the old box? Huh? Croque looks where Kimie is pointing and sees a weather simulator standing by the side of the road. Oh, that? That's one of the Oasis weather simulators. They basically let you control the weather. The Oasis has a perfect weather all year around thanks to that. Still, this guy has not been working too well recently. We have not had rain for a long time. So it is one of the kami charged with ruling the water then. Kimie froze and thinks. After looking at its air intake, her eye suddenly lines up. Well, I would not call it a god or anything. Hey, Kimie, what are you doing? Croque blinks, but Kimie has already opened the device air intake and climbed inside. Her hurried, muffled footsteps come from inside the vent. What? Oh, what are you about to do? In days past, shrine maidens would offer themselves to the kami as sacrifice. Those sacrifices? Oh, the Kami would respond with their blessings in the form of rain. Surely the Kami must be displeased with our lack of piety, hence the device punishment. Oh my god, I cannot take this event seriously. Say no more, Croque-sama. This Kimie has resolved herself for this. Being a doll, Miko and all. Perhaps such a ritual might have sparked controversy in the past. But this Kimie is a doll and not a human being. I am but a grave god, like the terracotta soldiers in an emperor's tomb. But this Kimie is most graceful to you and the professor for your assistance. Although our time together was short, this Kimie was influenced by its warmth and vigor. But perhaps my other colleagues in the Oasis still do not know me well enough, but this Kimie believes that our hearts are one. But it's just an air duct. Oh my god, I can't. Croque, Rex, and as she faced Kimie out of the vent, dust flies into the air as they code heavily. Look, it's just a machine, not a god or anything. Also, this guy just broken. We have to do it, is fix it. Oh my god. By which you mean? Look, Kimie, you don't need to sacrifice yourself for good weather. Believe me, we have sacrificed more than enough people for this present place. Oh, I can't. You need to cherish yourself more. What's wrong? Finding it strange? Cherish myself? You are the first person who ever said that to me. Hey, didn't Professor did say to you too? And I won't be the last. After all, everyone in the Oasis treasures their friends. Kimie looks timidly at Croque's face. Croque seems a little embarrassed by this and turns away blushing. Look, you don't have to be all formal and polite with us. It also shows how close we are. Yes, this Kimie has taken that to heart. Anyway, I will take you over to the engineer department. That's the place I know best. At the Oasis engineering department. So this is my office. That thing behind you is a light of Ares, which is undergoing a tourist overhaul. The vessel's power output has been increased from before. No, it's probably take us just 3 standard time units to go from here to the Yuetian sector. I think there are agents inside debugging its flight parameters. I will bring you aboard. This chemisphere tour intrude. However, will we really not be disturbing the others? Nah. In fact, they will probably do better with someone looking over their shoulders. At least, according to... what was it called? Hellas Love, I think. Hellas Love. Ooh. That's a nice picture. The two of them board the spaceship. The agents walking inside greet them and then continue immersing themselves in their work. In order to deal with the vacuums and low gravity environment, we have fastened all the large devices to the ship's deck. It's about time we began the space warpiness style. The ship is about to enter a 0G test environment. All agents on board, please put on your spacesuits and prepare for the test. I knew it. A vacuum and low gravity environment? What might that be? Well, everything is going to float in mid-air. Kind of like. Before Croque can finish speaking, the 0G device activates and their feet slowly drifts clear of the deck, leaving them floating in mid-air. Ooh, they are taller. Oh, it's like a miracle. Hey, true, a lot of things science does can seem miracles. In the past, people worshipped the gods, but once we realized we had the power to change nature and society, humans shifted over to believe in the power of science instead. Yeah, man, Kimie, you are like literally a doll made by humans and you still Shrine Maiden? That's kind of... Yeah, I kind of want to see what will happen in bonus episode. What were the people thinking about designing this doll? It is as you said. That was why this Kimie was created. Oh. Huh? Hitodama was most delighted when she first met this Kimie, because the youth of the present age held little interest in Shinto. Passing on the heritage of Shrine Maiden was becoming more difficult by the day, and so Hitodama was very happy to see me. Due to her old age, Hitodama must have regarded me as her hope for passing on her tradition. But don't be sad. You have already done very well. Ever seen a youthful, defiant girl does not dream of nightmare, cannot canon measure? I think this is like some anime reference here, but with some changes war. Huh? The ace pilot in there was super cool, and she was my favorite member of the cast. Before she died, she entrusted her family member to her rival on the squad. The two of them never seemed to get along, but that was why they considered each other the most reliable person they knew. That Hitodama you are talking about entrusted her precious shrine to you, doesn't that mean she trusted you? Is that so? Of course, since you came to the Oasis, that means we are all your friends now. Other than your friends in reality, you have got us now too. But I kind of get social anxiety around people I don't know. Social anxiety? What is that? It means being afraid of interacting with people. Whenever I talk to a stranger, it feels like they are tearing me apart with their gazes. Although taking to you isn't as hard as I thought it would be, I'm not saying this because of the mission that the professor gave me. This Kimie understands the intentions you wish to convey. Kimie produces an exquisitely made Omanori talisman from her sleeve and offers it to Croque. I made this myself. Due to the haste of my arrival, I was not able to prepare appropriate gifts for everyone, so please accept this. If it pleases you. Well, thank you. There's a good luck charm inside. It is as you said. Apart from my mentor in the real world, this Kimie also has her new friends in the Oasis to count on too. Beep beep. It's a transmission of Kuro. Oh, Kuro again. Okay, stay focused. Croque, where are you now? The professor said you're showing that exorcist Miko around the Oasis. Yup, Kimie's with me. I'm giving her a tour of the engineer department. Ah, come on! Miko-sama's time is precious. He needs to spend it all on the important stuff. Do you know how many victims of supernaturals there are out there who are waiting for her to clean up their doubts and cleanse their minds and bodies? Maybe I guess 3, or like at least you, Kuro. Hurry up and bring her back. We are all waiting. Click. The transmission ended. Kuro just said this Kimie has been prepared for a long time. Huh? I'm always ready to bring fortune onto the Oasis. Croque glanced at Kimie's twinkling eyes as she smiles. It seems she has been waiting for this moment for a long time. Oh my god. Yeah, this is... Oh, I am exhausted from laughing. I cannot... It's too good. Like, the man is just too good. Ooh, okay. This will not be an ordinary day. This is definitely not an ordinary day and not an ordinary recording for me. I just so funny right now. I now decided the first ever Oasis Strange Tales solicitation conference open. Will the first victim of the supernatural step forward, please? Rico? Oh, Kuro. Me. And how may I address you, my lady? She's asking you for your name. Oh, well, just call me Kuro. I'm a live streamer. And suddenly all this disappears, all the fear. And a live streamer is? It's kind of related to the advancement and spread of the media. I just consider her as a fellow journalist of sorts. Anyway, I was streaming outdoors when I felt a chill run down my spine. Right after that, a Hitodama suddenly appeared. A Hitodama? I remember now. I was with Rico back then. She didn't even call her Rico anymore back then. And when we are at the entrance in the woods near the shrine, the Hitodama was floating around behind me. Then Marco, hey guys, isn't there something behind Kuro? Oh yeah, it's actually moving. Oh, this is now Denmark with different colors. That's what I was missing. They're like different people. Behind me? What there? Maybe it's the female ghost. Okay, we have now the name, but we don't have the mask. Huh? No, wait. No, that's not it. It's something else. Something bright. And it's jumping around. Oh, what this? Hitodama. Oh, dear viewers, your horse is now in danger, great danger. The Hitodama is almost upon us, so this will be the last thing you have ever seen of your host. Please take a like and subscribe to give your horse the strength to escape this creepy shrine. Wow, you suddenly put on an explosive show. I was pretending to be really calm, but the truth is, my legs were jelly. But when we turned back again to look, the Hitodama was gone. And there are any graves near the Oasis? How is that remotely possible? That's a new one, cyber graves. What people call Hitodama or ghost fires are said to be one of many yokai that make up the Yagyu, the 100 Devil Knights Parade. Oh, I remember this one. I think this was once I played in a Genshin event, which, oh my god, I had so wished to record it. In the old days, many graveyards ended up becoming farming plots, and thus Hitodama would emerge at sunset to ravage the fields. But they are just natural phenomena such as bioluminescence produced by the phosphorus from organic decay, right? How could the Oasis have stuff like that? Or did you make the whole thing up, Kuro? Yeah, there's like nothing organic here in the data scene. Kuro wasn't pulling a prank. I saw it too. And here comes the second victim, Rico. Did you perchance undergo something familiar, my lady? Oh, it's Nora. Greetings, pleased to meet you. My name is Nora. This one is Kimie, a shrine maiden. Nora-sama, may I ask, where you witnessed the Hitodama? I found them at night too, but not in the forest, but near the warehouses. I was working on my new detective story. I was working at Holmes' assistant when I got hit by a truck and transported into another world, walking the path of deduction as the warehouse manager and imagining a crime scene in my head. There was a sudden flash of blue light outside the windows now on my face. Just like what Kuro said, it was not a steady light source, a flickering flame. Oh, that does sound like a Hitodama. In any case, now that the great Miko-sama is here, I hope she can help exorcise the Oasis of its evil. That way, I can start up my ghost story stream again. What do you think, Kimie? This Kimie is willing to try. I hope you can help this humble maiden prepare certain items for the exorcism. Woohoo! Looks like we are in for one hell of a show. In the evening, Kimie is dressed in white and pouring water out of a porcelain bottle. The Oasis greenery seems more vibrant after the watering. The Oasis trees are different from the real world. They don't suffer from insects or disease, and they grow most pleasantly. Does the ritual to invoke the Kami have anything to do with those trees? In Shito, it is said that all things possess a spirit of their own, or a Kami, and the Kami of all things are collectively referred to as the Yorotsu no Kami. Once when this Kimie was journeying with Kaede-sama, we beheld a century-old tree. I can't believe such a tree managed to survive all those years of war. Oh yes, this divine tree, this Kamiki, was the subject of much worships, and thus it was very well cared for and grew well. It even had a Shimenawa tied around it. Kaede-sama said she could hear the Kamiki speaking with her. What about you, Kimie? Kimie looks down. She seems a little sad. It seems familiarity with the world of the Kami is an exclusively human privilege. This Kimie was not able to replicate her feat. However well I performed the rites, and however well I danced the Kagura, this Kimie could not hear the Kami speak. That is why she hides her right hand behind her and clenches it into a fist. That is why others consider this Kimie to be blasphemy against the Kami. I have never seen a Miko before, so I don't really know what the standards for them are. But I think the fact that you are working hard to help out people being bothered by the occult is a great thing. Yeah, where's the green snake girl? Kimie looks up at the doll before her. Croque is bad at talking with people, yet she is doing her best to cheer her on. She is deeply moved by the sincerity in Croque's eyes. This Kimie understands. Oi! Kuro's voice comes from the distance. Are you ready yet? Let's start the exorcism already. We have got over 1,000 people watching the stream. Hey, why would you grab my phone, Croque? No filming, photography or recording allowed. Otherwise, the gods will punish you for your disrespect. Oh. Oh. For this is Takamagahara, and I research the Kami from the 4 directions together here. Rin, Yo, To, Cha, Kai, Jin, Retsu, Sigh. 10. Getting a little bit goosebumps here. The air seems to clear up as Kimie finishes her invocation. The wind blows across the Kagura Suzu on the ground and stirs its bells to a quiet tinkling. Kimies pick it up and begins her dance. And Miko, the Kagura Suzu, and this air of holiness. This is great material. I need to note that down right now. Whoa, Nora's pen is flying across the pages while she watches with a darkest smile on her face. Still, we can't see the Hitodama during daytime. Will the exorcism really happen? Believe in Kimie. After finishing her last flourish of the bells, Kimie slowly comes to a halt. The Kami have cleansed the surrounding region. If the Hitodama were up to mischief earlier, I do not believe they will return. Hey, if they are still around, then it must be some kind of man-made circumstances. You know, I thought someone went out of their way to pull some kind of prank, but I feel more at ease after seeing that ritual. Looks like the situation has been resolved. Ah, damn it, Croque. Have you forgotten how much of a jinx you are? I pretend I never said anything. Uh-oh, Croque is about... Oh. Okay, what happened next? Late at night, along one of the Oasis streets. Willow stands outside the concert hall, preparing to conduct an exclusive interview with the super popular idol, Nanaka. Ooh. 2 more new faces. We still have some time left before the show ends. Alright then, since Nanaka isn't here yet, I will look for a secluded place and practice running through the interview script. Director? Gotcha! The lights and the camera are ready. You can start anytime. Yup, let's go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's episode of Oasis Idol Frontline. I'm your host, Willow. Recently, the super popular Miss Nanaka of the Oasis held her first personal concert of the... Willow suddenly notices a blue speak bouncing around in the distance as she gazes into the camera. She doesn't give it much thought at first, but as time goes on, the speck glows larger and brighter. Huh? So, Miss Nanaka? What's wrong, Willow? Are you alright? Willow points at the ghostly blue flame hovering in mid-air. The film crew turns to look where Willow is pointing. No, they see blue flames everywhere, winking in and out of existence. It's the Hitodama they were talking about earlier. Is Hitodama really true? Like real? The ghostly blue flames slowly approaching the interview team, followed by a chorus of cries that sounds like a vengeful spirit seeking the lives of the innocent. 2 days later at the Oasis Lodge. Ah! It makes my heart brown just thinking about it. Changing the interview location at the last minute had a negative impact on the interview, but I expected that much. I can't believe it. It was the Hitodama again. As Kimie passes through the lodge, she is drawn in by their conversations and stops to ask Willow about what happened. Is something bothering you, Willow-sama? Ah, it's Kimie. You came just in time. Turns out I really did jinx things for everyone after all. The Hitodama showed up again after that exorcism and ruined Willow's interview. They were bigger than before, and weird screams or something accompanied them. Did the exorcism not work? Maybe there are more than one? I guess it was all fine. It proves that the Oasis isn't haunted or anything, and it was all a prank. Kimie looks down at the Croque wand she is holding. As I thought, this Kimie has sinned against the kami and lacks the qualifications to help everyone in punishing spirits. Hey, don't feel bad. It's not your fault. The plankster needed to be physically exorcised. Oh, yeah. So I should not use Emiko power, but employ physical means instead? You can kinda say like this. You are right. Croque? No matter what, this Kimie promised to help preserve the Oasis' purity. This time, this Kimie will not draw on spiritual powers, but her own efforts to dispel everyone's anxiety. That night, Kimie spends 3 standard time units lying in wait near the locations where the Hitodama were spotted. The neural signal from my feed are starting to get delayed. I'm also getting more frequent neural strain index warnings. The Hitodama appears at unpredictable locations. Being able to spot them is entirely up to luck. After hiding here for so long, hope I will be able to see the Hitodama that Willow-sama spoke about. Kimie shifts in her hiding place and eases forward a little, lest she places too much strain on her legs. Just as she hides herself amidst the trees again, a wavering blue flame flashed before her eyes. Kimie quickly channels her upper hands to her detection system and begin analyzing the Hitodama before her. Sulphur, charcoal, powder, copper salts. This combination makes up fireworks. Croque was right. Somebody is playing a prank. Just as she says so, she hears a faint explosion. Kimie turns toward the sound, and the sound of footsteps draws close, while the rustling of leaves between the trees comes more distinct. So many You know what? It reminds me on Dayan event, where we also have so many characters that we meet. Until she sees a head of fluffy white hair wandering through the foliage. And the fireworks are burning out the sun, but using too much fuel will cause a loud blast like before. Pardon me? You scared me. For a moment, I thought it was Chelsea coming after me with a fire extinguisher. Judging by the smell of gunpowder, this ought to be the sound of the Hitodama. You may address me as Kimie, the one who has been appointed the Miko of Kure no Yume Shrine. Kure no Yume Shrine. Oh. You must be that shrine maiden girl the professor brought back 2 days ago, right? I'm Octagon. Demolitionist. Am I correct to submit that the Hitodama from before were the work of Sir? Is that what you are calling them, Hitodama? They are carefully designed pieces of pyrotechnical art, you know? I modeled them after blue morpho butterflies, though I haven't quite managed to get them to look like butterflies yet. Pyrotechnic. Are those like fireworks? Yep. I wanted to give the professor a surprise, but all my experiments so far haven't worked. The indoor trial were fine since everything was firepowered there and there was no wind, but I didn't want to let everyone know about it. I mean, they are all blubbermons. They say they will keep things secret, but they might end up spreading it throughout the Oasis in a couple of days. I'm pretty sure Professor already knows everything. And as you know, fireworks only look good at night, so I had to spend over a month working on them. I'm getting a headache just talking about it. Hey, I worked on them for a long time, but nobody can even tell they are supposed to be butterflies. Instead they are actually calling them Hitodama. To my knowledge, those Hitodama, Sears fireworks, once appeared in several regions throughout the Oasis. That's true, it was not night time. Octagon. Something went wrong with the weather simulation recently. They have been sending wind in all directions recently. In order to ensure the outdoor experiments went safely, I had to keep changing my tests signs to keep the wind from influencing them. Okay, so the wind simulator also has something to do with this. Believe me, running all over with a big pile of experimental gear is a huge pain. I see. If Sir is not opposed to it, perhaps you could conduct your test at Kure no Yume Shrine. It seems to be a suitable location. Oh, that's so nice. By the way, I already thought how I like her design, her hair. The yard is spacious and vacant, and it should supply you with a ample room for your endeavors. Okay, the Sama took steps to fireproof Urenoyume shrine in the real world, and the artists of the Oasis have reproduced her effort. Thus, you need not fear creating a fire hazard. If you could conduct your experiments on the shrine grounds, then you would not need to run around any further. That shrine! I actually conducted some experiments outside it once. If I'm not wrong, it belongs to you. But would not setting off fireworks in a holy place like that violated a taboo or something? In the 17th century, there was a kind of hand-carried fireworks that originated from the shrines. People would pack gunpowder into bamboo tubes, which they would have to embrace with both arms when they set them off. The ensuing golden sparkles would fill the shrine with a warm light. Perhaps the kami must have been feeling lonely otherwise. Why would they want their guest shrine to be filled with clamorous fireworks? Also, this Kimie must confess a selfish motive of her own. This Kimie would like to see the professor smiling in surprise. They are too nice. Well, you talk kind of weird, but you're a nice person. And here I was thinking you would report me to Chelsea. Guess I was overthinking things. Also, how shall I put this? I hope you can help keep it a secret until I finish developing the fireworks. It would not be much of a surprise if the world got out. I'm so sure Professor knows everything already. Still, we are friends, right? That much trust should not be an issue. The professor set it up like, come on, who wants to bet about it? The professor already knew of it. Trust? You mean like you would a friend? Is this Kimie truly worth of such precious things? Oh my god, stop talking like this. Ah, come on! Don't sell yourself short. Aren't we all friends here in the Oasis? And you don't trust your other friends who speak the words. You already contradict yourself. You gotta have faith in those things. The Oasis would have been blown sky high by now if we hadn't had basic trust in each other. Those inflexible sanctifiers and those dumb violet entropies are hard enough to deal with as it is. Kimie smiles and nods. Why can't I stabilize this fireworks? Is Sir referring to the color? The color, brightness, their duration, none of them are working out. It's like everything I try ends up in a failure. Yet, it is from failure that success springs. If you can learn from your failures, then one cannot say that you have gained nothing from them. Oh, this quote can be like from me. Still, I would submit that the fireworks Thor has created are not shaped quite like butterflies. When the butterflies dance, their wings flutter like so. Oh, wait a minute. Did you mention shape just now? Thor's firework resemble a leaping hook shape. By which I mean they are triangular in appearance. Leaping hook shape, triangular. If I could change their shape, I might be able to improve their stability as well. Damn it. I didn't manage to think from an angle of aesthetic at all. Still. At least I know which direction I had it now. Thank you, Kimie. You helped a lot. Not long after, the blue fireworks lights up the darkness once again. Wow. Wow, I did not expect this. I actually did, literally not expect this one. But yeah, we see more and more characters, and as I already told, this this event reminds me of Dayan's story. Several days later in the Oasis lodge. Kuro. It's been 3 days since the Hitodama vanished. So much for my outdoor ghost chasing stream. I for one am glad that there are not any more Hitodama interfering with my interviews. How lovely. If only live stream audience could accept boring days when nothing happened. Wait, was it like some attack on the Widow? It sure would be nice if those cyber ghosts could pull some new stunts to save my viewers count. Be careful of what you wish. Being hunted is a troublesome fate. Okay. This is the girl with the green hair. Like, I'm still missing her. Fights only look good when they're against strong opponents. But, like, seriously, that exorcism of you worked really well, Kimie. Maybe it is Kimie? Okay, it is Kimie. I'm missing the green-haired girl. Where is she? Although from a certain point of view, it was not actually the exorcism that solved the issue. The Hitodama came from somewhere, after all. What this one did was merely guide them to where they had to go. And where is that? The river sticks? To the feet of the kami. Perhaps the bustle of the mundane would help ease their loneliness. Huh? What does it mean? Opening of a door. An ashy-faced doll pushes open the door to the lodge. Excitement gleams in his orange eyes. Oh. I did it! I did it! What happened? Octagon, why are you so excited? He did it. He managed to rig the domes with detonators and explosive charges. It's okay if you don't understand. The answer will be revealed soon enough. Someone is acting like mysterious today. It seems Sir Octagon also had a hand in resolving the Hitodama incident. Huh? Do you have a scoop for me, Miko-sama? Wait a minute, don't tell me it was all he's doing from the start. Well, about that, Kimie, and here I was about to say that you would gotten closer to us recently and you were not using formal language as frequently in the past. You are not hiding anything from us, aren't you? All things have mysteries, which are not necessarily known to a man. This Kimie is merely part of this world. Oh, this is cute right now. Ah, that's a sneaky answer. Kimie smiles at Willow and Kuro but say nothing. Opposite her, Octagon sighs in relief. I hope I will be able to see the professor smile soon. Okay. That's it for part 1. A little bit longer part. Sorry that I could not concentrate myself during the first hour of the part or so. I'm actually recording right now the second part of the part 1 on a different day, which also just feels better and I'm more concentrated right now. I hope you notice the difference. And after I will record the part 2 of this event, and it kinda nice, light-hearted, awesome event, I would say. And Kimie, didn't expect her to be so formal and so. She's not like very light to take, but she like makes herself more comfortable right now, and I'm happy to see what happened here next with how she will integrate into the Oasis. And we definitely need every doll to help us fight against entropics and stuff. Oh yeah, that's it for part 1, and thank you for watching, listening, and I wish you a great day, night, afternoon, and see you in part 2.